What is going on, guys? My name is Clutch Sometimes, your coach of the Houston Hustle, bringing you your Week 2 match for the UUNL. This is hoping to bounce back from our Week 1 just travesty almost. We got played hard in Week 1 if you missed that one. We got played really tough. Our prep was a little lackluster, and then we just got completely outplayed by Burn. Burn played a fantastic game. So this week we're taking on Eshaan and the LA Charizards. Really sweet logo what he has there. So looking at our team, we brought bulky Crobat with Braybird, U-turn, Roost, Defog. The only thing we didn't show was Roost and Defog in this match, but helps us revenge his threats like like Gallade, like potentially a choice locked Hoopa U that's not locked in something that can beat Crobat. Things like that. We have Scarf Mamoswine once again. Scarf Mamoswine just really good in this matchup. Deals with Scarf Heatran. Potentially can get in the right situation, can deal with Gallade. All that jazz. We have Life Orb 4 attack Shaman. Just matches up really, really well against him. We have Defensive Feeny to help us check Koopa Unbound. We have Shuka Jirachi with U-turn, so we can potentially just pass wishes into Feeny and get ourselves out in a bad spot. If we make the right read, we can get for U-turn. And we do have Dragon Dance Megatar, because Dragon Dance Megatar just matched up so well again. I could not bring it. So we lead off here. He leads off with the Stunfisk, and I lead off with my Mamoswine. So right here, I wanted to go for Earthquake right here, because he has no true resist. I'm going for Icicle Crash here, just because I wanted to get more damage on something and potentially flinch. Yeah, because I am choice locked, and I wanted to hit Kieran Black for more damage. So I go into Feeny because I have Nature's Madness and Taunt on this set, even though Taunt doesn't matter. So he knocks me off, which is really nice for the Licky there. So I go right for the Nature's Madness. I want just one damage off on Licky because that thing is just an annoying thing to deal with. So he gets the Power Whip. It's about a third to my Feeny. So I pivot out into my I'm going to pivot out into my Shaman here, expecting the Power Whip or Wish. And he goes for another Power Whip, which is really nice. So I go for the I'm going to go for the Seed Flare here, expecting him to want to stay in and try and get a Wish off. I do a good chunk. That's 50%. That's 50% to a Licky. And right here, he goes for Wish. So at this point, his best, from my perspective, his best switches is either Heatran or it's Kieran Black to prep for against my Shaman. So right here, I'm gonna go for an Earth Power because I don't want to waste my PP of Seed Flare because it's just so limited, and Earth Power would potentially hit those on the way in and just do a lot of damage to him. So I Earth Power here. And he goes out into Heatran, which is beautiful. It's absolutely fantastic. So I Earth Power. I crit him through the Shuka Berry. This is the second week in a row that I have crit something through a Shuka Berry with a ground move. So I Earth Power here. Break that Shuka Berry, which is great for Mamoswine. He gets the Wish back. But it does show me he's not Scarf. So I can stay in and go for another Earth Power as he goes back into Licky. So he gives me Licky, which just makes my Megatar. Once I figure out what Hoopa's set is, I can figure out how many boosts I need to potentially just win this game. So he goes out into Kieran Black here. I go hard into my Jirachi because if he wants to throw off a Sub-Zero Slammer here and try and catch something and kill something, Jirachi will eat that and I can hit him back with an Iron Head. However, he goes for a Sub, and I'm like, wow, this is a problem. This is an actual problem. So he goes for Sub. I go for Iron Head. I did not expect to outspeed, so I break the Sub on Kieran. And here's where my Shuka Berry comes in a real great play. I get the Shuka Berry, Z Earth Power Kieran does 55%. And he goes into Gallade, and I believe I U-turn here. No, I throw off a Wish. I throw off a Wish against Gallade, and I go into my Tapu Fini, just so I can potentially eat a Fighting type hit. Here, I don't think he goes for Psychic. He goes for Sub as well. Because Sub SD Gallade is really good at breaking my fat, especially in things like Jirachi etc., etc. So I get the Wishback and Infinity. He goes for Leaf Blade. Does about 50% to my Tapu Fini. I go for a Moonblast, trying to break this thing sub, because I do not want it behind a sub. I mean, I don't really mind it behind a sub, but... So he goes for another Leaf Blade, takes out my Tapu Fini. And I go hard out into my Crobat, just to try and revenge this. I don't really mind him going into, like, Stunfisk. Because I need... My U-turn here. I don't think... Because I said to myself, I U-turn here. Because I think Gallade is too good against me, barring the right Scarfers. And I didn't want him to go Heat Ran, because I didn't have a switch into Heat Ran at this point. So, and I could switch, I could play around in Gallade, because your sub probably SD with Leaf Blade means you only have one other attack, so I can find the right set to wall you. So I U-turn here, because I didn't want Heat Ran to come in for free. He goes out to Stunfisk. I go into hard Mamoswine. I'm clicking this Earthquake, and that Stunfisk is gone. So we're up 4-5 here. Really good spot right now. It goes on to Hoopa. So I said to myself, he has to be. This is a speed tie. If I'm Scarf, because I'm Scarf right now. And if he goes out to Hoopa and he's Scarf as well, I want to find the right switch. So I got my Jirachi here, and he goes for a Focus Blast. Hits my Jirachi, and Jirachi goes down. So my Fat Core is kind of gone. However, I'm willing to run the risk that he's choiced in this sense, because I don't think you stay in. I don't think you go into Mamoswine and risk his potential speed tie if you don't think I'm Scarf. Because I think he needed to risk that speed tie at that point. And if he's choice locked in the Focus Blast, I go out into Crobat, I go for a U-turn. He goes out into Heat Ram, which is fantastic for me, because I get to bring back in my Mamoswine. Actually, I get to bring in Shaman, because Shaman actually doesn't let in almost anything except for Kieran Black. So he goes into Hoopa as I go for a nice little Earth Power. And right here, he can either show me that he's Scarf. I was ready to run the risk here, but I can guarantee if he's Scarf or not. So I go for a Seed Flare just for the heck of it, and he throws off a Psychic. I'm not sure that was the best play for him, because you'll see here, because he throws off a Choice Lock Psychic. I get a free turn with Mega Tyranitar, like absolutely for free. This is a free Dragon Dance. He doesn't cure him, and I'm just planning on trying to get a Dragon Dance off on Kyurem regardless, because Mega Tyranitar is just that kind of bulky boy. So he doesn't cure him here, and I throw off another Dragon Dance. So I'm at +2, and at this point, he gets that. He gets his Spadef drop, and right here I'm like, this is it. I got him right here. And I missed Stone Edge. And he goes for Nerf Power and doesn't quite knock me out. So I'm like, all right, game's still alive. I got to hit Stone Edges, though. That's what I'm relying on. I have to hit Stone Edges. So I get a Stone Edge off. I hit. Kyurem is gone. Great switch in to Mamoswine is out now. So he was Mega Gallade. And I sit here for a little bit and I calc. And I have Thunder Punch and Ice Punch as well in this set. And I calced it. +2 Megatar. Thunder Punch does knock out Gallade. So Gallade goes down, which is fantastic. So I'm starting to really break through here. And he goes out into Heat Ran. And I had to calc here. And I was like, if he's defensive Heat Ran, I have to go for Stone Edge again. Which I didn't want to have to do, but I'm going to regardless. So I go for Stone Edge. Heat Ran. I crit him, doesn't matter. Heat Ran goes down. And all that's left is Hoopa Unbound, which I don't believe. At this point, you cannot lock into anything that will beat my last 3 mons. So, Thunder Punch, Hoopa U, gone. And the hustling back to 1-1. Mega Tyranitar cleaning up this game. Great game to my opponent, Eshaan. Hope to see you, hope to play you at some point again. So, the hustle moved back to 1-1. -2, so we gotta get our differential up, but I'm thinking it's gonna be a solid, we gotta get a comeback going, guys. It's a short season. It's only 6 games plus playoffs, so I think we gotta get ourselves going again. So I think we have a good team. I really like this team. But I think I get some play with Thundurus, so I think it's get some play with Thundurus later on. I'm really starting to dig it. Dragoness Megatar just under finny terrain and sand is really hard to deal with at times, I think. So yeah, 1-1. And I'll catch you guys for our next week's battle. Peace.